2015 has marked a year where open world games have become more popular than ever. In this video, we will be counting down the top 10 best open world games of 2015. Number 10, Mad Max. Avalanche had a busy year in 2015 with the release of two big games, the first being Mad Max. Mad Max was a game that got swept under the rug a bit because it released the same day as a game that will be mentioned on this list later on. The problem with Mad Max is that it doesn't excel in any category. It's a game that's good at everything it brings, but no aspect of Mad Max was great, so it didn't really stand out. As a licensed game, fans of the franchise will definitely find something to like, but if you just want an open world game that's not going to take a lot of investment, check out Mad Max. It's a good game, just average in many regards.
Come, Saint. Yes, I have much to show you.
What is this place?
You are in the Outer Graves. Over there is the Great White.
An ancient seabed.
I'm not sure. No, but we are at the bottom. It doesn't get any lower than this.
Number 9, Grand Theft Auto 5 PC Edition. Yes, I know at this point GTA 5 is 2 years old, but PC players only got their hands on the game back in April, and while the wait was long, PC gamers were presented with the definitive version of Grand Theft Auto 5. You know what GTA 5 is, it's one of the most ambitious open world games ever, but on PC it's done better. If you have the hardware to run it, you'll be playing the game at 60 frames per second, 1080p or even higher. The game visually looks fantastic. The draw distance is better, the textures look cleaner, it's just much better presentation-wise on PC. And everything you love about the GTA 5 world is there. One thing to note is that the online is filled with hackers, so that is a bummer, but as far as the single player goes, it's stellar on PC. Number 8, Dying Light. It's crazy to me how Dying Light has become one of the most forgotten games of 2015. The game takes one of the most beloved genres in gaming with open world, and it takes zombies, outstanding visuals, responsive parkour gameplay, and blends all of that to create a great game. While the game wasn't a survival horror game by any means, there were definitely times where you're running from a horde of zombies that will get your heart racing. And while the game isn't a gigantic sandbox compared to some of the other games on the list, there is a lot of content and exploration to be done. And the scenery looks fantastic with the terrific lighting Techland put in. If Dying Light was one of the games from 2015 that you missed out on, please give it a look. Techland did a great job with the game. Number 7, Assassin's Creed Syndicate. This game had the unfortunate fate of being victim to circumstance. In 2014, Ubisoft released Assassin's Creed Unity in a broken state, and that caused many gamers to give up on the Assassin's Creed franchise. Well, it turns out that 2015's Assassin's Creed Syndicate is actually a very good game. Gone are the technical problems seen in Assassin's Creed Unity. Even on PC, the game runs pretty well. The story is good, with the standout being the two main characters, and the world is the biggest of any Assassin's Creed game thus far. The content is plentiful, but it's also varied and have consequences. The game also adds a grappling hook that makes traversing the giant world much less tedious. Now, if you've played previous Assassin's Creed games, fundamentally Syndicate isn't much different. If Assassin's Creed 2 or Assassin's Creed 4 didn't win you over with the Assassin's Creed franchise, Syndicate isn't gonna do much different. But if you're looking for a refined Assassin's Creed experience, Syndicate is worth a buy.
There's no way I'm missing another set of guards. Ow! 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 Where's he going? You're embarrassing yourself.
Number 6, Just Cause 3. Let me preface this by saying that the optimal version of Just Cause 3 is on PC. On consoles, it's pretty bad at the moment. From an incredibly low frame rate to absurdly long loading times, it's just not very good on consoles. However, on PC, despite there still being a few technical issues, Just Cause 3 is a much better experience and worth the money. Just Cause 3 is a gigantic sandbox where you can do anything, wingsuit from one vista to another, creating giant explosions. It's all very fun and embodies what a sandbox really is. There is a main questline and it's fine, but the real joy of Just Cause comes from exploring the massive world, causing many things to explode. This isn't a game where you'll get super invested to the story or characters, but as far as pure fun goes, it doesn't get much better than Just Cause. Number 5, Xenoblade Chronicles X. Wow, a Wii U game is on this list. While the Wii U has had very few must-play games, Xenoblade Chronicles X is one of those games. This is an open-world JRPG with gorgeous visuals considering the console's capabilities. The world is well designed and the game will take you a very, very long time to complete. Not to mention, the game includes Gundam-like mechs as well. What more can you ask for from a JRPG? Xenoblade Chronicles X may be the killer app the Wii U needed. Did it come too late? Probably. Is it a game you should play? Absolutely.
Now this part I like.
Nice. Move in and do some damage.
Thanks for the backup. Assault hammer! Rising flame!
Cover fire!
Tornado flame!
Sliding flame!
Marble hole! Balance breaker! Got a fury!
Number 4, Metal Gear Solid 5: The Phantom Pain. 2015 marked a year where developers of known franchises decided to take their games and move them to an open-world setting. Metal Gear Solid 5 was one of those games, and while many were skeptical on how Kojima Productions would be able to take the traditional stealth gameplay and drop that into an open-world setting, their fears were quickly put to rest. Metal Gear Solid 5's open-world setting blended so seamlessly with the stealth gameplay that it only made both of those aspects of the game better. It added variety to the stealth gameplay and made tackling missions have more of a strategic feel to them. It's unfortunate what happened with Konami, but we can say this: Kojima, you did a great job with MGS5. Number 3, Fallout 4. Easily the most anticipated game of the year was Fallout 4, and with that kind of anticipation brings hype that is very hard to deliver on. And while some may say that Fallout 4 is a disappointment, it can't be denied that it's still a very good game. Now, the game does have its technical issues with frame rate drops, bugs, and so on, which just seems to be the course with Bethesda open world games, but it's still inexcusable. However, the game still has so much to like about it. Just like with every Bethesda game, the amount of content in this game is absolutely staggering, and not only that, it's varied as well. From building settlements, all the different side quests, and just how vast of a world Commonwealth is, there's so much to get absorbed into in Fallout 4, and chances are you will never actually see everything that the game has. Fallout 4 is a great game, and albeit it falls shy of excellence, as far as open world gaming goes, few can match the quality of Bethesda's world building. Number 2, Pillars of Eternity. This was one of the surprise hits of the year. The PC exclusive Pillars of Eternity offered what very few games can manage these days, and that's investment from the player. When you play Pillars of Eternity, you actually care about what's happening in the world. And while to many the graphics do leave something to be desired compared to other games, if you can get past that, there is a fantastic open world game in Pillars of Eternity. The game, while a bit slower due to the game's old school nature, it's mechanically on point. If you have a gaming PC, you owe it to yourself to play Pillars of Eternity. Obsidian knocked it out of the park with this one.
Yeah. Let's go.
What you need?
Let's go.
And finally, number 1, The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. What sets The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt apart from every other game on this list is that yes, the world is absolutely massive in The Witcher 3, but the problem with many open world games is that the story seems to get muddled as a result. The Witcher 3 managed to keep the core plot still of an extremely high quality and maintain that while being set in this massive world. And not only that, the side content of Witcher 3 was almost as good as the main story. Its content never feels mundane or forced into the game. Every little bit of this game was crafted with an extremely high level of care, and that kept the quality of the entire package very high. Yes, the open world is huge and that's great, but every bit of content in that giant world is excellent as well. And for that, CD Projekt Red and The Witcher 3 has earned our number 1 open world game of the year.
Come on. Damn.
So that wraps up our countdown of the top 10 open world games of 2015. Do you agree with our list? Do you disagree? Let us know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Thank you for watching and goodbye.